heart soft? What light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Ah, arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Oh, be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery's but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. Oh, it is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet says nothing. What of that?
Why study Shakespeare? Why does it matter at all? First off, you learn a lot about human nature. You can discuss and learn more about moral choices. Because if you know Shakespeare, these people need some help learning about their moral choices. Secondly, you can learn more about language. You gain a greater vocabulary and can add some more similes and metaphors to your list. And thirdly, reading Shakespeare enhances critical thinking. You can have more discussions about why people do the things that they do, so that you can think about why you do the things that you do.
The History of English in 10 minutes. Chapter 3, Shakespeare, or a plaque on both his houses. As the dictionary tells us, about 2,000 new words and phrases were invented by William Shakespeare. He gave us handy words like eyeball, puppy dog, and anchovy, and more show-offy words like dauntless, besmirch, and lackluster. He came up with the word alligator, soon after he ran out of things to rhyme with crocodile. And a nation of tea drinkers finally took him to their hearts when he invented the hobnob. Shakespeare knew the power of catchphrases as well as biscuits. Without him, we'd never eat our flesh and blood out of house and home. We'd have to say good riddance to the green-eyed monster, and breaking the ice would be as dead as a doornail. If you tried to get your money's worth, you'd be given short shrift, and anyone who laid it on with a trowel could be hoisted with his own petard. Of course, it's possible other people used these words first, but the dictionary writers liked looking them up in Shakespeare because there was more cross-dressing and people poking each other's eyes out. Shakespeare's poetry showed the world that English was a rich, vibrant language with limitless expressive and emotional power, and he still had time to open all those tea rooms in Stratford.
Let us have a look at Shakespeare's life at a glance. Shakespeare as we know him. Shakespeare's full name, of course, is William Shakespeare. He was born in 1564. He attended school until he was the age of 14. After he was older, he did marry Anne Hathaway in what they have recorded as 1582. In 1585, his twins were born. In 1592, Shakespeare left home to work in the theater. Later, his son Hamnet died at the age of 11. Then, in 1600, he built the Globe Theatre with colleagues, and Julius Caesar was premiered. In 1613, a fire destroys the Globe Theatre. They did build a second Globe Theatre in 1614. In 1616, Shakespeare dies. And then, in 1623, the first collection of Shakespeare's works, or as they also called it, a folio, was published. Thank you for viewing my presentation on the author and poet, William Shakespeare.